Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very special review unboxing video, and this video I've been waiting to do for a while now, and that is the Heirloom Rose collection from Memorandum. And if you have watched my videos before, you probably saw my Memorandum review video from back in the summertime. I'll put a link up there somewhere in the cards. But today I actually have a piece from one of their newest collections and I'm really excited about it. I spent a decent amount of money on it because normally I am a pretty budget-friendly Lolita, but I really wanted to support indie brands this year. And I really love Memorandum. I love that they're producing really authentic, handmade, sustainable, old school inspired pieces, and having people who are producing that are like actually in the old school community and stuff. It's just really cool. And so I really wanted to support them. It was a little bit on the pricier end, even for just brands in general, but from what I've like not really researched, but from what I heard, it seems although they normally just produce everything like in their own house kind of thing, like they design and produce everything that they do themselves, and it's not usually any kind of like outsourcing to any studio, whereas this collection, I believe that they were working with a studio within the United Kingdom to try to you know, kind of do a bigger production, and with that, and trying to be sustainable and trying to pay everybody, you know, reasonable wages. And I'm aware too that like there was, I believe, a pattern maker who worked with Vivienne Westwood, so I'm sure that they are probably like you know, it's not like the same as paying somebody who's very new to the industry and not looking for a bigger salary or something along the lines. So taking that into account and trying to be sustainable with the material and all of that, it makes a lot of sense that it would be on the pricier end. So I'm not really mad about that, and it is a shame I wasn't able to get like an OP or the JSK because they're absolutely adorable. But I got the skirt and I'm really happy with it. I did sell some of my items and save up to get this skirt, but I'm not regretting my choice. So yeah, I want to put in, just this is the intro for this video, but I'm going to put in a clip from yesterday because I actually received my package yesterday, but my postal service kind of like, they gave me a little bit of sadness when I received this, so I'm just gonna put that clip in here. I ordered the Heirloom Rose skirt in black and white, and I've been waiting for this package for a while, and I'm really excited for it. But like, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit like disappointed and stuff, not from our memorandum side at all, but I've been waiting all day because it said that the package was gonna deliver, and it's a Saturday, and so I figured it would come earlier in the day, but it just came at around like 5 o'clock, and look at my package. It's literally like ripped open completely. So I'm really, it's ripped open in like 3 different areas. And this is not our memorandum's fault at all. I'm like not trying to like bring any negativity towards our way. Like, it's literally not their fault. It's the post. I'm just like so about my post because my postal area, like they just treat the packages terribly, and like this is like the one package that I was like really like I spent the most money on this. Like it was not a very cheap item, and I'm not one to buy a lot of lavish items, so, and it's not like it's a replaceable item too. Like, this is a custom order kind of situation. I mean, obviously they had a collection, so I ordered from it, but it's not like it's not like it's a big brand or something, so seems like it's okay so far. I'm sorry, I'm freaking out. This is literally my post office, but if I could recommend something on our memorandum side, I'd suggest police trying to invest in some like bubble mailers that are like plastic and like water resistant, just because I feel like those might be more sturdier than the paper one. I don't know if there's like there's probably got to be a type of water resistant, like more durable packaging for environmentally friendly things, but like again, I didn't want to start up like the review or something negative because it's not towards our memorandum. But if I was gonna bring a recommendation, please, I would really suggest that, because I'm very upset about that. I'm gonna do a more detailed review tomorrow, so let's go to tomorrow. Okay, thank you past me for explaining some of the situation. So yeah, with that, I was trying to kind of give a recommendation for our memorandum to maybe possibly put their items in some sort of water resistant container of some sort, whether it be like I don't want to say plastic, because I know that they are trying to be like sustainable in all forms, so I'm sure like plastic isn't something they want to like put in their packaging, but I'm assuming there's got to be some kind of like biodegradable, like water resistant packaging that you could get. I was originally saying like the envelope to be that, but I actually take that back, and I think just like putting it in a package, like in a kind of container like that, and then putting it in the package would probably be better, because even if the package does get destroyed by the mail, like, because you can't control that, like because that wouldn't stop the fact if it was in a plastic envelope or not, it'd probably still get ripped. But if there was like, it was second packaging inside, then it's less likely to at least get rained on or anything like that. So that's a suggestion I would say, but again, this is not our memorandum's fault, but just for like future reference and possibly like a smoother experience. But other than that, yeah, so they packaged it in a really cute tissue that I showed you. Unfortunately, it got ripped, but in every time I've ordered from our memorandum, which has been like, I think 3 times, the first time was in the summertime, and then the second time was actually with the pre-order for the skirt, but I actually grabbed this gray velvet necklace as well, and it's essentially like the same as the necklace that I reviewed in the other video, except it's black. It doesn't have any bubbling like the other one, so I appreciate that. But I love this necklace, I wear it all the time, and I'm very happy with this purchase. And they sent this out earlier because this was already like in stock, whereas the skirt was the pre-order. So talking about the skirt with the pre-order, so I've never pre-ordered or made to order anything or reserved anything like that, so this was a newer experience for me. But from what I can tell from other people's experiences in other brands, like the main brands or other indie brands, is that it was a very fast process. So originally I ordered the pre-order in October. That's when they had the pre-orders open for, and I think they extended it into maybe November. I'm not positive, but I'll let you know. And with that, I ordered the skirt. I ordered it like right away because I was like, I don't want this to sell out and me miss the colorway I wanted and all that. But and the pre-order was a cheaper price than what they're selling it now, I believe. At least that's what it was originally. I'm not really sure, I haven't checked the pricing and difference right now, but originally the pre-order was cheaper. And then they I ordered this as well because I figured I'm already paying for shipping and all that, so I ordered this. I don't believe they had the accessories on sale yet. They didn't have those as pre-orders from at least the online version. I know that they, in their tea party that you can watch, I'll put in the description, where they like showed off this collection, I believe they had people that could pre-order like the accessories, but that wasn't an option for the online, probably just because they didn't know if they had enough capacity or something along that sort. So but if I went to the tea party, which I couldn't, but if I could have, I would probably have pre-ordered some accessories. because by the time that the accessories did come out, I wasn't really able to afford to pay for accessories plus shipping. So yeah, but so I got this, and this got sent to me earlier because they already had it in stock. The pre-order, I ordered in October and I just received it yesterday, which was February 26th, I believe. And to me, relatively, that is a pretty fast pre-order period. From what I've seen from like big brands and indie brands, usually it seems like it can be from like 3 months to even like a year or more. So that was kind of cool. It was originally supposed to be shipped out in December. Like that was what their deadline period was originally set. But then they had some delays and it was pushed back into being like mid to late January, and then we didn't actually get it sent out until I believe like on Valentine's Day, I think, is when at least my order was sent out. And then so it took a while to get to my house, so like around 2 weeks, which is pretty normal for international shipping. And I don't know if customs like destroyed the package or if it was like my like home postal service or what, but thankfully it doesn't look like it has any stains or anything like that, so that's very thankful for that. So that is the process. And when I got this, they sent me a very sweet little, they sent me a postcard with the RR Memorandum Regal Rose tea party post with Rolo, which is their little mascot, and the dog of the owner. And Rolo's so cute. I mean, I'm such a dog person, so I really like having this postcard. I hang it in my room on my wall. And they wrote me a very sweet message, which I'm not going to read completely, but basically they thanked me for making a video on my review, which I wasn't asked to at all. I just really like the brand a lot and I wanted to tell more people about it, especially because people who watch my videos tend to be into old school or like getting interested in that. So that's also why I'm making this one too. But yeah, they were very sweet. They wrote me this really sweet letter and postcard, and they did like the unthinkable and gave me one of their Mooks that they made for the Heirloom Rose and Royal Crown Valerie collection, which is what their latest collections were. And this was so cool to receive because I originally wanted to order this as well, but again, it was like I was like, I don't really want to pay shipping twice and all of that, so I didn't grab this. So the fact that they sent me this was just really sweet, and I really appreciated that. And honestly, like, I love that it's a gloss finish too, because I don't know, I just love gloss like finishes on books and stuff, so that was really cool. And as you can see, it says volume 1, so I'm hoping that they actually do make more volumes in the future, and I'll definitely be able to I'll definitely be purchasing those. And as you can see, this is the back. It has these lovely models modeling the Heirloom Rose collection. This is one of the cutsos with detachable sleeves that you could have ordered, and this was a blouse, like a capelet blouse situation. I'm not sure if they had detachable sleeves or not, but this was such a gorgeous, I mean, all of it's gorgeous, but really loved this piece a lot. I couldn't afford it, but like if I could have, like, it's a very gorgeous piece. And then I think this was a past, this wasn't part of the Heirloom Rose, I think this was a past our Memorandum collection thing, so that was cool. And then the bloomers, again, the bloomers were so cute. Everything was just so like elegant. And this is the front cover showing some of their more like street style looks for it. And then this is the Rose Valerie, or Royal Crown Valerie collection, and I believe this is Becky Cruel. If you don't know who Becky Cruel was, huge on like the internet in the early 2010s, and that was really cool to see, because I kind of like, I don't know, I just didn't expect to see Becky Cruel, so that was really cool. And I don't want to flip, I'm gonna show you like some snippets through this Mook because you cannot purchase it anymore because they sold out, but so I figured I can show you just a little bit of it, but I don't want to like give the whole thing away because I'm sure they wouldn't want I don't want to like just give it out for free or something because like yeah, I don't know, but I'll show you some snippets of this. I think it was just brilliant, and I can read you some parts of the interview with the designer-in-chief founder, Heirloom Rose. I'm gonna read you what Catherine says about the Heirloom Rose collection because that's the one that I purchased from. For Heirloom Rose, a conversely more traditional basics series, Catherine took a more materials-focused approach. Quote, I guess I was looking at high quality materials and playing around with ideas as to how I may bring out beauty through manipulation. I named it Heirloom because these methods of bringing opulence through details has been traditionally used in heirloom sewing for creating special textiles meant to be passed down multiple generations. I think I might have thought of it because I remember reading about heirloom details on the F. Yeah Lolita blog many years ago. So yeah, that's like a little bit of backstory on that collection. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. So getting into the actual thing that I ordered. So I ordered the Heirloom Rose skirt in the black colorway, which and all of the colorways had white lace. The thing that really drew me to it was the lace, to be honest. I love the lace on this piece, but I'm gonna talk about what actually came included with the order besides the skirt. So I got this lovely RR Memorandum business card. It's very cute, very old school, and has all of their information on this, which will also be linked in the description. And then they also included this really adorable sticker sheet, and I love the little Rolo in this too because he's like, the drawing is really cute, and I like how it's kind of like you can dress up this little paper doll, and that's really cool. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put this. I might put this on like the back of my phone or something because it's really small and I kind of like that, so that's really cool. And then of course my invoice. Also, yeah, and then also this postcard by the, I looked in, it's actually in the Mook, it shows like a full page of this, and the artist's name is Thea. I believe Thea is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I'll also put their Instagram in the description because they do really gorgeous artwork. I mean, look at that. That's so cute and pretty and like so detailed. It's insanely detailed, so definitely check them out too because that's really cool. It did get a little bit warped from whatever moisture was probably hit, but thankfully it's okay. I also wanted to say that the customer service for RR Memorandum is amazing. I messaged them back in December because I received a tracking notification, which originally was for this, but then it was kind of inferring that my skirt had been shipped, but it was with the same tracking number as the necklace, so I was kind of confused. So I messaged them like, hey, did my skirt actually like ship? Because I thought like there was a delay and stuff, but I was like, maybe the delay had ended, and if so, it's only tracking this, which is already delivered. So I messaged them about that, and they were very sweet and understanding of like what I was trying to say and basically told me like, oh, that was just a mix-up, and changed it for me and like updated me with the actual tracking once that was shipped. So that was really cool too, that they actually reached out and everything, and very, very sweet about it. So the actual skirt, guys, this skirt, I'm in love with this skirt. It's literally everything that my old school basic ass heart wanted. So as you know, I am a person who loves black and white together in my coordinates. As basic as that may sound, I don't care. I love them. So I of course ordered the black and white skirt. I'm going to give you detailed shots that are going to go through here. And basically this skirt, it has a fully elastic waist, which is awesome because like even though I can find skirts that fit me in Lolita that aren't elastic, that doesn't mean that they're comfortable. Even if something fits, even if it fits like decently, I would still prefer elastic just because even if it fit like perfectly, it's still not as comfortable as like elastic that stretches, and like it's easier to put on and to tuck skirts or to tuck in like blouses if you wanted to do that and all of that jazz. So that's really cool that they did that, because it does make it I would say like this fits me pretty decently, but if I were to like, I don't know, eat a huge meal, like it would still fit me like extremely comfortably. So this is like the base, but if I pull on it, as you can see, it stretches a decent amount. So very stretchy, I'd say. It's extremely comfortable when I wear it. I never feel like it's constricting me, and I definitely feel like I can easily like expand it, especially like this end. Like, it's just, see how easily that can expand, but it can expand easily, but it's not like loose either. So that was really cool. It comes with a really nice tag like you would at any store, which was really nice, and it's similar to their business card. It has their logo, and then on the back it has the instructions and the price. I'm not sure if this was the actual price I paid or if this is the original pricing before, like after the pre-order. I'll let you know on the screen if that's the case. And then it has their label, and then the size, and then the little British flag. And then something that I didn't know was a thing until I received this is the buttons for the waist ties are these really pretty like white roses, which I really love that. I kind of love that they didn't choose black either, because I like that it stands out, and I like that it's a rose because it's the Heirloom Rose, so I think that's really cool. The waist ties are just simple black waist ties. They're on the skinnier side, which I kind of appreciate. I like waist ties, but I'm terrible at tying them. So I kind of like it when they're skinnier, and I kind of like don't mind it if they look like frumpier because of that. The lace is just, I love the lace. Like every part of the lace on here is amazing. There's little pin tucks throughout the skirt, 2 layers. There is like a ribbon ladder lace, and the only downside about that is occasionally there will be like a little one puckering coming out like that, but that happens with like every kind of ribbon lace, and you kind of just have to like adjust it. That's just something that happens with ribbon lace. So it's really not like their fault or anything like that. And you can't even see it if that happens and you're not aware of it. But the thing that really drew me to this skirt and this series is the bottom trim lace. This bottom trim lace is like, has little roses on it, which is adorable. I just love really thick lace like this and crocheted kind of looking, or like cross stitched. Reminds me of a cross stitch. I don't know if that's actually what it is because I'm ignorant to that, but yeah, it's beautiful. I honestly love this skirt in every colorway that it comes in, but the black and white is just a classic for me. But I would, if I had like a ton of money, I would have ordered it in the blue and in the pink, because the blues and the pink that they chose were like just the best colors. But yeah, so there also is this skirt has layers like an onion. It has layers from Shrek. I don't know why I referenced that. And it comes with a built-in crinoline, which is really nice. And it's not, it's like a softer kind of tulle that they used for it. It's definitely not like scratchy thick. I mean, it's kind of scratchy because it's tulle, but that's just because that's what it is. It doesn't have like a ton of tulle onto it. Like I've had skirts that have like more than this. But surprisingly, as you will see when I show you the coordinates that I do with this skirt, that it's pretty full, and I didn't put a petticoat underneath some of them, so you'll see like it's pretty full on its own. And I think it's just because the material is so thick and it has different layers to it. So it has the crinoline layer. Also, there's like a little tag that says made in England, 100% cotton, which is kind of cool. And then there's also like the instructions on how to wash it. There was also instructions on how to wash it on their actual tag. But yeah, so love a built-in crinoline. That's like, to me, what really makes something extremely high quality in my eyes is having a built-in crinoline. I don't know why, but I just like not having to wear a petticoat if I don't want to, but still having a little bit of fluff and not just looking like bleh. So that was really cool. And there's also these adorable like ribbons all throughout, like ribbon bows all throughout, which I'm a sucker for that, because as you know, like one of my favorite blouses is that bodyline blouse that has that kind of look to it. I don't know why exactly, I like that a bunch of bows everywhere that are made of ribbons, because I don't really like really huge thick bows that are like made of like thick material, but when it comes to ribbon bows, I'm into that. So I really liked that, and I love the ladder lacing, the coming down and across. So basically I love the skirt.
Also, the skirt has a pocket, and I didn't even notice because it's sewn in so well, so it's very discreet and I love it a lot.
um, and going forward with that, I'm going to be doing 3 different coordinates using that skirt, and I'm also going to incorporate my RR Memorandum headdress as well as my gray velvet cross necklaces. I'm going to try to do one that's more casual, another one that's like my like take on doing a little bit more spruced up old school look, and then I'm also going to try to do one that's more modern, showing you how it can be used as a simple basic but modern piece and styled that way, and then also like in a typical old school styled way, and then in a casual way. So yeah, let's get into that.
So this is my first coordinate that I made with this skirt, and I tried to do like a traditional old school look. First was my blonde ringlet maple wig to give it that old school brand model look. Then I paired it with my black and white Summertails boutique head bow that has a little cross charm on it that matches my cross necklace from Grey Velvet that I'm wearing this coordinate as well. Then for the top, I'm wearing my Emily Temple Q pink cutso. It's like a quarter length sleeve, so I added Baby the Starshine Bright black and white wrist cuffs. And to go along with a theme of black and white and pink, I added this Baby the Starshine Bright purse that I recently got, and it's from around like 2006, I believe. I also figured I could add Usukumiya to this, but I kind of just wanted to use her as a prop because she kind of fit the color scheme. Then of course I'm wearing the black and white Heirloom Rose skirt, and I'm actually not wearing a petticoat underneath this. I feel like this was the perfect amount of poof for me. Then I'm just wearing some off-brand striped socks and my Mary Jane Doc Martens. And that is it for the first look. Okay, so for look number 2, I wanted to do a very casual, old school looking coordinate, and I say casual as in keeping it a little bit lower than the previous outfit. But with this coordinate, I am wearing the neon glass all black coffin ring, which I love. I'm so happy with this purchase. It has a very pretty metal wrap around your finger, and then I'm also pairing with my Majoli Shop wrist cuffs. I'm also wearing the same black gray velvet cross necklace, and then I actually added the RR Memorandum Summer Babushka with this look as well because I always wear this in a more casual format. For a bag, I'm wearing my Baby the Starshine Bright heart enamel bag. It's very simple and small, so I really like to wear it for casual outfits. For my top, I am wearing a Jane Marple cutso that has really cute little puff sleeves, and then it has a little crown with wings on it in the front. And then, of course, the Heirloom Rose skirt with all of its glory and still no petticoat. See, it really holds up its own kind of shape really well. Then lastly, I am wearing some under the knee socks that I've just handmade and need to be updated. And of course, my Doc Marten Mary Janes, which I wear in all of my coordinates all the time. And then I wanted to try this coordinate without the wrist cuffs, and I really like it too. I think it makes it a lot more casual, but I just added the wrist cuffs to add a little bit of weight on the top. And that is it for this coordinate. So for this coordinate, it's kind of like a part 2 for the casual look. This is more of like the warmer weather, stereotypical black and white Ida version of casual. So I used this Emily Temple cute short sleeve cutso that I had. And on my head, I have this very beautiful crocheted headdress from Goblin Angel on Instagram. It features a very beautiful graphic of a cross and little angel wings. Everything else is still the same. I'm wearing the Baby the Starshine Bright wrist cuffs, the same heart enamel bag, and of course the skirt, and of course the Doc Martens. But I'm actually wearing these really cute simple socks that on the back have this black ribbon lace up that I found at Forever 21 a while ago. So I added that to it because I felt like it was a lot more casual, but it really fits the theme. And that is it for the last casual coordinate. Last but not least, a modern day sweet look. I'm wearing dangly cherry earrings in my first piercing, and in my second piercing, just cherry earrings that are studs. I'm wearing this red head bow that's probably from Taobao, but it gives me like a modern look. Then I'm wearing both brands' red rings just to match with the red on the top of my outfit. And of course the Majoli wrist cuffs, because wrist cuffs are really important for modern day sweet looks, especially when you're wearing short sleeves. Oh, and I'm wearing this wig because I've noticed a lot of modern day looks have this kind of style of wig. The blouse I'm wearing is this like more chiffon polyester kind of material, and it's actually given to me from my friend who ordered it off of Devil's Inspired. So the brand is called Lolly Times. Oh, and the whole reason why I went with cherries and red is because I'm wearing these Baby the Starshine Bright Love and Cherish You over the knee socks, and I'm wearing over the knee socks because that is usually what is worn in modern times. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important thing. The huge gigantic poof. I'm wearing my classical puppets petticoat underneath this, and as you can see, it gives the perfect amount of cupcake poof that every Baby the Starshine Bright model has in every new photo. So even if you are not one to try to be authentic old school or one who really just loves giant poof, this skirt can accommodate that, so it's really great for like literally all different kinds of styles. And it wouldn't be complete without tea parties, so I'm wearing some Bodyline Ivory tea parties. For the bag, I just went with this big black heart bag because that's like the most generic but also still modernly used bag, and that's what I went with. This was my last coordinate, and I hope you liked it.
Okay guys, that's it for this video. I'm so happy you could come with me to unbox this package, and thank you RR Memorandum for releasing such an amazing collection. I'm really excited for future collections, and yeah, thank you so much everybody, and I can't wait to see you next time. All right, bye.